Welcome to Bishop Legal News, where we review appellate and Supreme Court decisions that may affect the outcome of your own case. In the February 2013 case of Klem versus Washington Mutual Bank, the Washington Supreme Court considered whether certain wrongful acts of banks and deed of trust trustees can give rise to liability and even void a non-judicial foreclosure. In this case, an elderly Washington Mutual borrower who suffered from dementia was placed under guardianship. When she defaulted on her home loan payments, a non-judicial foreclosure was scheduled. The elderly borrower's guardian arranged for a sale of the borrower's home in lieu of foreclosure for a fair price, but despite repeated requests to delay the foreclosure sale to permit this other sale to go through, the trustee under the deed of trust refused to do so. The evidence showed that the trustee only followed the bank's instructions and did not balance the bank's interest against the borrower's interests. In order to speed up the sale, the bank falsely notarized the date of the notice of sale. At the trustee's sale, the bank sold the house for only $1 more than the amount owed on its loan, which was well below the fair market value of the house. The buyer resold the house for roughly 3 times the purchase price shortly afterwards. A jury found that the trustee was negligent and that the trustee's actions violated the Consumer Protection Act. The Court of Appeals reversed the part of the verdict that had found a violation of the Consumer Protection Act. On appeal, the Washington Supreme Court reversed the Court of Appeals, reinstated the damages for violation of the Consumer Protection Act, and sent the case back to the trial court to order an injunction against the foreclosure. The Supreme Court reaffirmed the rule that the trustee under a deed of trust owes a special duty of good faith to the borrower as well as to the bank, and it held that this duty was breached here, giving rise to liability under the Consumer Protection Act. The court further held that predating notarizations was another basis for liability under the Consumer Protection Act, as well as a basis for issuing an injunction to stop the foreclosure. This case is important because with the recent economic recession, many homes have gone into foreclosure, and this case clarifies the rights of borrowers and the duty of deed of trust trustees to protect those rights. Legal news happens fast and can quickly affect the outcome of pending cases. Each case is unique, so this case does not necessarily indicate the outcome of your case. Feel free to check back here for future editions of Legal News. I'm Melissa Clune for Bishop Legal.